Another mass shooting in this country, this time close to the center of our government.
All the markings of a horrifying attack.
So we know of a second officer shot.
We are reporting this morning that there are multiple wounded and multiple fatalities.
It started as a routine Monday at the Navy Yard. Alexis shows his pass and is waved in by a security guard.
On the 16th of September 2013, I went to work, normal day, and about 8:10, started hearing pop, pop, pop. And I got out of my cube seat and walked over to the atrium. At that moment, another young woman across the atrium who I work with called out to me and said, "Jen, I think somebody's shooting." Out the door I went, and when I hit the top stair of that mid-level, there was the shooter. He was standing on the stairs looking up, and when I came to a halt, I was shot.
We got a report on the 4th floor, a male with a shotgun, multiple shots fired, multiple people down.
There's 1.5 inches that you can be wounded in your arm and not lose your arm or die. And that buckshot from that sawed-off shotgun went in that 1.5 inches. The medical community continued to tell me it was impossible for me to be alive. And so that was just more evidence to me that God was with me on the stairwell. He was there, that He could put it right where it needed to go because He was ready for me to do something. What was different for me than from others, they panicked. They were running, they were screaming at him, they were fleeing for their lives, but I wasn't frightened. I was at complete peace. I had this slight pressure on my shoulders to stand still. I knew God was with me. My experiences have opened doors for me. God has used that day for me to be fruitful for Him. He was 8 steps from me, gun pointed up, sawed-off shotgun, and I looked him in the eye, and he shot me. Now, you would say, now why would God shoot you? Well, it was His way of showing me how He works. I call it my Psalm 139 purpose. See, He promises in Psalm 139, He has a plan for us, that He created us specifically, that each one of us are unique. And through all of this, God made it clear to me how He works. It's important to learn how to maintain a life of purpose in the midst of pain and adversity. It's suffering and pain and adversity that I had to go through, which are part of a believer's walk. There is nothing that God won't do for you when He sees your believer heart. A question for you today, are you all in? Are you ready to tell God you are ready for whatever? When tough comes, learn to say, why not me? And in return, He will do amazing things and show you His miracles. And next year, you might be the keynote speaker.